Rangers, my Slash and Organization Wars. Today, well, we have the trio of buffed Rangers with Eric, Cameron, and Koragg. And our first one looks to have been Casey, which we'll see without the assist slot of theirs, so who knows? And fine. Yeah, I really should just be aiming striking. They don't have a block to begin with, so yeah, it might be a good idea too. Solar Fire, and they got all their energy back. You're really gonna be rude with a crit as well. Fine, Dark Magic Strike! You're gonna fly forwards? Yep, and I'm not allowed to escape because it's always gonna be faster than your backdash. That thing should really be slowed down. Especially with how fast it advances. Come on! So now you're required to use your breaker again, aren't you? Boop! You know, that's just incredibly rude. We can dodge this one. And then I don't even manage. Don't even strike that one. But you run into it, so I'm not getting with the Dark Magic Strike. I'll just bash you with the shield. Just gonna say now I need to actually obviously slow down on the intro. And I think also it wasn't the same as I usually do. There wasn't as much impact to it. Anyway, boop, out. Too high. And I'm not allowed to get rid of this block. This worthless block that's sitting in the slot for no reason. Yeah. The fact that you didn't even manage to reach. There. Now I'm technically need a 0 cost, but there goes theirs. No, I did not do the 0 cost because they didn't rotate. You're gonna waste a bunch of time again, freeze time, and they lost at least one bit of damage from that. And you are incapable of doing your job, game. Pretty sure I pointed it out in the first match as well, that you didn't have a block assist. Seriously! It's not that hard to understand. Exploit it! May not have one of the easiest slots to cycle, but I can still cycle the primary slot. Okay. Wow. And you must time it. Fine, we shall rush towards you. Yes, son! May get rid of this block out of my middle slot, so come on. Wolf attack! Dark Magic Strike! I'm expecting Nick. And you don't do your job. Okay, so how much of your no super meter? And I ran into it. This is gonna just hit. Yeah. Can't do anything about it. Simply ran into a lingering hitbox. You did not even need to crit there, you know. Yeah, okay, it's basically sad every time. But the fact that they deleted Leanbow's dash requirement for his bronze block, yeah, I'm not used to that. Nor is it technically fine at all. That's on me. A little too early on that one, so they were still too high and I lost a bunch of damage from it. Yeah, the dash requirement, that's to make sure the player using it actually knows how to use their character. Now it's gone, and yeah, now they don't even have to dash at all. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's semi-fine, at the same time not. Listen, you're not escaping. We shall windwalk! I mean, that did kind of work. And yeah, I haven't pointed out the fact that I have too many blocks, but it's only Koragg and Cam's team that actually get ruined by it. Eric is perfectly fine with his team. And that's where something really doesn't matter to Eric at all. And yeah, they try to jump away, but then Koragg said, nope, I hit very high. There's the other assist. And no! And yep, and I still have to test that as well. That little interaction there. He cannot... If he hits it late, it's guaranteed to still be a combo. Listen, I'm going to do the same thing. Windwalk! Nope. That's Cam being slower. It's half of his updates. He's now slower, but he can reach further. And double blocks. Now someone has a guaranteed defense, and we shall see what the game does. Nothing. He ran forwards. So take this Dark Magic Strike. Now I have to back away. Okay, that's still reason. Honestly, I really should have just blocked that. I had the energy to knock him away with a Dark Magic Strike, and I didn't even take it. So we'll do the same thing. Windwalk across the arena, and they did nothing. Okay, just wolf attack. Now, the only team with the correct slot setup. He did get a strike slot, in fact, as well, so it really helps him a lot. And this guy has 0 blocks. And he's also using Gold Zeo, so we're not going to get any hit reaction sounds. They really need to fix that. I'm just going to back away, and we leap. And now we launch it even higher with a Quantum Breaker. Or rather, Air Blade. And we're going to do a very specific trick, which is... Okay. Listen, I was supposed to teleport back earlier. And then fire you! Ah, sad. I think it will work if we're across the arena, but I need them to do a strike so I can... Yeah, there we go. Game, you're not helping. Do it again, please. Another strike. You have health to sacrifice. Cam, you're not supposed to be that fast! Okay, whatever happened there with the assist, fair enough, he pressed the block. But Cameron still attacks way too fast from the looks of it. Drop shot! It still shoots! It is not the breaker. And you went a little high, so that was weird. Well, we'll send you back towards your corner again. Bring it towards mine. I will poke you! I missed the cancel window. Well, you really just spent your energy. Fine! Windwalk! We're gonna do an assist combo. I know that much already seems like assist spam, but there's a reason we have to do that. And then we rush towards them! We're not escaping! Maybe I can redo that combo, but swap Koragg and Quantum Beta around? I think that one might actually allow me to do something else. Well, yeah, it's not a bad idea for staying over there. Go to the air. You better be careful. You're really gonna block. Okay. How about a drop shot? You weren't watching carefully enough. I had a different idea. And you're still not watching. Okay. Now we have insight. No. What if I just... Drop shot! Again! You are not getting away with hitting me at all, Bridge. I lost my primary slot, but that seemed relatively fine. And now we have to find a Zed that knows how to use Zed, so... Okay. That's even a crit on the big hit. He missed one of them. And got it into here. He even got all that energy back. Fine! We rush towards you, and we fire! With that, gonna have to back away. You know, and honestly, that was expected. Gun breaker. Yep, can't get out of this one. And up we go. I think you only blast it twice again. See all the energy you can get back. Maybe if I had Quantum Beta, I would have not rushed in. I tried to still maybe land the attack without getting into... without having my EP reset. It's the best way to put it. We fly! Go stand it back here. And up you go. And what if we do this one? Being rushed towards, and Koragg. We can bring them even higher. And still launch them once more. Now we get 3 energy, and block. And poke. Yeah, I'm going to time my thing to interrupt you. What else? Drop shot! I'm standing right here. And now up we go. I dodged the first hit, so I took less damage. Perfectly fine. Listen, you want to use an assist? Fine! Here's an assist from me! We leap! And up you go! And we recover. Nah. Use it too late. Use it too late. Breaker. There you go. You sure, though? You sure? And you don't rotate the assist. That seems Nick is going to be the priority for most people. I don't think we've had Zed assist be someone that has appeared twice in a row yet. So there's a high chance that, or rather, related to the other one. Listen, no. We fire you away. And I actually think it's a better way to put it that other assist, not Zed, because that one is Ollie. More like I think I'm referring to the Casey at this point. Wait, did I? No, I didn't stagger there because it doesn't stagger. Okay, let's grab some energy and launch you even higher. And with that one, I think we're just have to back away. Nope. We're still slashing. And there's one of Eric's problems. They did not line it up right. You can't cancel it. He's weak to 0 cost blocks. That's his weakness now. You don't have to worry about getting caught by something like that. You are not landing that. You're getting launched. That is a regular Zed. Are you even going to use Zed though? Because those are some clearly specific choices of an assist. Very concerning choice. And you still don't rotate. Look at that. 2 nicks in a row. Really? I have too many blocks, just need to point that out. But if he gets another nick, we know for a fact the game is just rigging it in the way that, because I have too many blocks, he's gonna get a bunch of breakers. And especially if my slots are gonna do that. Ah, that's okay. Too many dashes from you! You lose your middle slot. You only have Orion. Okay, good job. At least they could use their primary. At least they can use it. So how do we do this? Do we just... We just spend kick, I guess! I still have energy. Just because I struck the air doesn't mean I'm stopping my offense. Anyway, this one looks normal-ish. To an extent. Yeah, I should just kick them. It looks like I gave up already. They began with a different choice of a button. Here you go. Get stunned. And here. Now you lose your middle slot. Now wait a bit. We're all expecting a certain... Nope. Backdash. If he dashes forward, you miss. Because it's Zed. Now up you go. And I lost that one, so... Yeah. Too early. And we start. Sad middle slot. Well, at least the good thing about the cancel is you can make use of some energy recovery. A little bit of damage, but you can now at least get a nice little combo. You were dazed. Okay, don't use Nick. It's always the same thing every time. And yeah, we can see them just staggering right there. You're losing that middle slot of yours. I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna kick the air. No. Not gonna be fast enough. That's all I can tell you that much. You really are just using that assist slot just because. Anyway, sad reality for you. Let's use your leader and maybe you'll do better. Maybe not be as predictable. And that's a full-on Nick. Fine. How do I deal with this one? You can't exactly be silenced. But there we go. I did what I needed to. Use the strike properties and this on my backdash. You know, the thing I did do in the last one. Are you either slow or... Yeah, okay, they look slow at the same time, not. Nope! You've been dodged, and your strike properties don't last that long. Move back away. I can dash forwards if I make sure I'm not stuck in the middle of a dash anymore. You're not going to be able to use that, so, don't fly. I said no! I said no! Just seriously. They are very much not moving much, and they're gonna use their super. And okay. I was way too late on my button press. You're in range! And it's him again. Either he's gonna be normal, or there's gonna be a car supporting him. We'll see. Or who knows whether or not he even has one. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, the worst part about it is the fact that he's still not allowed to block the thing. It really is still that sad. Come on, back away. You gotta punch. No punch it. No car. There's no car for you. That's great. Yeah, I should have just done the combo I was thinking of, not going with the breaker first, rather just lunging at them with that strike. Anyway, Eric. You bring them towards me. Honorable assault, they're still in the air, and slicer kick. There's a decent chunk of speed and damage there. Well, that's the final match. But we're probably gonna get a weird one. Okay, how are we gonna do it? Shouldn't have done that. They literally pressed a block. What else would it be? Samurai Slasher, go into the air. I can silence their middle slot and then expect them to use Zed right after. That's a crit. No Zed. Primary slots. Have the block. Okay, certainly a choice. Here's a block from me. Samurai Slasher, into there you go. Samurai Saber, why not? Back away. Listen, I am very much out of that backdash by then. Seriously. Okay, we can maybe interrupt it with an honorable soul. No! There is a reason why I'm the fastest! You will not get that attack off while Cameron is around. It may not be frame 10 anymore, but it's still a quarter of a second, which is frame 15. Bit of a weird way of them balancing Cameron by basically reworking him. Now, I'm just gonna say this much. That was not an intended cancel. The cancel can be done anytime, I think after the first kick and until the third one, but not after the slash. Because obviously that's when the move ends, but after the third kick. But you want to try and cancel perfectly on the third kick so you can leave them stunned and decent with a max amount of damage and time. Samurai Slasher was unchanged, Slasher Kick, that's 3 cost now, and Honorable Soul, they reworked it. It's still not a 50-50. However, we can see it's still fast. Sadly, it's still not a combo start. A reminder, Tyson is epic with a 12-frame instant combo start. He's perfectly fine where he is. Tyson is just insanely annoying. I think actually, yeah, that might be the answer to the annoying part. Tyson's probably the most annoying character in the game for me to fight. But honestly, fair. He's fair. Let's see here. Where is... Right, we have the assist. There's the assist. Every single one of the assists was also changed. Shield of Darkness teleports backwards. I don't think I used it this time with Cameron. Eric, while he continues, which is actually... His one is more of an adjustment to his block, because now he's weak to 0 cost. Normally the opponent would waste it, and Eric would probably be able to be on the advantage here if you're lucky. But... yeah, his primary strike, his Quantum Alpha sword variant is a bit of a problem. They did not properly follow it, and it sometimes misses entirely because it knocks the opponent away too far. So you can't use it in your own corner. Make sure you're in your opponent. Quantum Beta? Well, it's a 4 cost. It is fair to combo start now. Also, this thing being faster, that's fine. 3-hit combo, it's a 3 cost, doesn't do much damage, but now at least his looping combo is you can get a bit more energy from it, so that's another thing to point out. Quantum Breaker, nothing changed, but if you really have to, you can cancel it. Get just 1 energy back. Drop shots, as I said, this thing was adjusted, not buffed in my opinion. Adjusted. There is a reason why counters are countered. They are the second block to be activated, and they win if you press 2 blocks at once. Now, like I said, he's weak to a 0 cost block, and that's where, well, he gets punished for it. I think I even had that happen. Did I? I can't remember if I won or lost that match though now. It's in the recording. You guys got the answer already. And now, where is Koragg? Yeah, in my opinion, he got the most powerful buff out of the 3. Shield Bash now being a 3 cost. Instant Stagger. Perfectly fair for this. That's still less damage than the 50-50s, but at least it's correct. Wolf Attack is a 3 cost for a lot of damage. Hold on a second, let me check Movie Trini. Is it less or more? 3303, right? Ah, yeah, okay, yep. That block does more damage than the ground pound. For a legendary, fine. It's a block though, so it resets Koragg's EP. Dark Magic Strike though, 4 cost for 5,000. I mean, we have Gold Zeo now doing that same thing, so I guess characters without supers give them some high damage attacks because they don't have a super. So all their power budget is put into their actual attacks and nothing else special. That being said though, since it's in the middle of this one as well, at least he can combo with it. And they readjusted it with a traveling projectile so he can actually make use of a few things. And Night Combo being, well, it's also an adjustment because you can't just say it's an outright buff because it has had a cost increase. From what I understand though, it is more damage, but cost increase does mean it's not as effective as spamming it anymore against, you know, the opponents with 0 blocks. But then again, this combination is actually the exact same, because you used to be a 4 cost Shield Bash and a 2 cost Night Fury. So you just have to, if you are unlucky with your thing actually rotating constantly when you have to strike spam someone, well, there's no difference. But now, if you are lucky to get Night Fury over and over, it is actually worse. But the good thing is, at least he can combo with himself now. He does not need to, he doesn't fail with Knight's combo. As long as he landed the first hit, or swept, it will go into a full combo, and no matter where he uses it, he can backdash probably after something. I think maybe Shield Dash, backdash after it, and he can likely still be fast enough to land the 3rd hit. I don't think you can get in range of the 2nd hit and miss the 1st, because that thing might be too big of a hitbox. But yeah, these 3, good buffs. Finally, Koragg got his, but where's Udonis? Both versions of the husband got a buff. the kid is running around being annoying, while the wife and the mother is still sitting here with nothing to her. I think maybe we can expect the next update, but we have to wait until next week before the next character gets added. Which is a bit sad and annoying because we have to wait an entire week, but they try to line it up with the anniversary. So, yeah, we all know it's Lothar. We can clearly tell by the morpher. So his name is right there. And from what I understand, it's Cameron's uncle. So yeah, I think that's everything for these three characters. We'll see what happens when they have to repeat this challenge. That's the only problem. Casual Friday is here. You've lined up the challenges, but you didn't line up the character release. Yeah, anyway, you're gonna have to repeat this challenge, otherwise we're gonna have the same problem as next time. But then again, maybe they're gonna do that to the 999 losses thing they did the last anniversary. Who knows? The problem with that is you still can't leave challenges. We need an update so you can abandon challenges at this point. Otherwise you're gonna get stuck there again. So do not run any other challenges. Also for the fact that if you're going to cause that type of thing, we can't swap our teams. That's the problem as well. So we need an abandon challenge button, please. It'll be useful. You better give multiple confirmations because they do cost crystals. Okay? It'd be useful. I don't know why it doesn't exist. There's no upside or downside exploitation because you lose your score anyway when you give yourself your last loss. Because sometimes people can't even find an opponent and they want to enter another challenge, but they can't get kicked out because there's no one to find. Their score is too high already. So yeah, please, we need the abandon challenge button. I know it's okay, the only exploitable part is your opponents can't find an opponent then. But yeah. There is no benefit at all though, because they could have just left as well. They get their 12 wins and they're out. They don't need to care about the final score unless they're really that competitive. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, don't miss anything, and comment in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become an ad having your streams at the end of videos, receive the Lego Sport thumbnails, as well as join the Random Stranger Alliance with priority. And also the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye!